Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Prince Khanna and this is my first video that I have put out on my YouTube channel. I had been wanting to open a YouTube channel since a very long time, but I could not gather the courage to make a video or to open a YouTube channel. There is a reason behind it. I used to think that if I open a YouTube channel, what kind of content will I share with my audience? Okay, so I realized that everybody around me is engaged in uploading and sharing everything related to their daily activities on YouTube, and the limit of age does not matter at all. So even kids are available on YouTube. They have their own channel. They are posting their stuffs. So I thought I should be there on YouTube. Okay. So first of all, I would like to tell you I'm not a camera comfortable at all. I am very terrible at video editing. Despite that, I have made this video for you guys so that you can make the most out of it by consuming my content. Okay. So before jumping ahead, I would like to tell you, if you watch my video till the end, I guarantee you will learn something that you have not learned so far from any other YouTube channel. Okay. So be there with me. Now I am going to explain you how I started learning this language. 2 months back, I could not even hold a simple conversation in English language, and I could not even introduce myself in front of the people. Okay. And the area I come from, nobody speaks in English language. Even my family members do not speak in English language. So one day, 2 months back, one day I was going somewhere, means just like a regular walk, and in the middle of my destination, I saw a 5 year old boy who was communicating in English language very well, and the his accent was British. So I got flabbergasted to see his accent. So the family was very much known to me, means the family was very much familiar to me, but they did not know that I was passing by them. On the way back, this thought was running in my mind that a small boy is speaking English so well in British accent, and being as an adult, I am unable to do so. So that day, I could not sleep at night. This thought was continuously running in my mind. Okay. So I got demotivated, and I was thinking, how can I make it in English language? 2 days later, I met with her sister and I asked her sister, how is your brother so good at communication in English language, and how did he develop British accent? So she told me that our parents does not let us watch any content in Hindi language. We are not allowed to speak in Hindi as well at our home. And because we have each other's company, so we have been communicating for more than 2 years in English language. Means we are more exposed to English language. That is why we are so much fluent in English language. And my if I talk about my brother is consumes a lot of British shows. That's why he got the British accent. So I got flabbergasted and I realized one thing, that their parents did a commendable job by putting restrictions on them that the medium of communication will be only English. So this thing motivated me a lot, and I realized if I want to master this language, I need environment of English language. But I had no one to communicate English with. So that was the biggest problem. And talking in English language was rocket science to me. It was a daunting task for me. So I got depressed to think about this. Okay, that I had no one to communicate with. Then one day, one of my friend came to visit me and he asked me, why are you looking so down? I told him about that boy, and he told me, do you know? He asked me, do you know how a small child in foreign country can speak in English language very easily? So I told him how. So he told me that right from their birth, they listens a lot English language. After their birth, their parents does not give them Their parents do not give them a book of grammar in order to communicate in English language. So they are more exposed to English language. That is the reason they communicate so well in English language right after their birth. So he told me that there are only two things that you need to perform. One is listening, and the other is talking on any kind of platform. So I asked him, what kind of platform are you referring to? So he told me, when we were growing up, we were not that much privileged. Okay, we had no mobile phones, we had no internet connections, but now the times have changed. We are privileged. We are so much privileged because we have everything: mobile phone, internet connection, wi-fi, everything. And we have YouTube as well, from which we can take a lot of lecture about the English language. So he told me there are so many platforms available where people are available in order to have a communication in English language. You need to Google it. So I, by listening to him, by hearing him out, I Googled about these kind of the platforms. The first platform came to me, and I started having a conversation through that platform. And that platform provides only 15 to 20 minutes for free talking. If you want to talk more, you will have to purchase a subscription for that. I would not take say the name of that platform, because you will think that I am promoting some kind of app, which I am not completely. Then I started talking on that platform, and the first 15 days were very critical for me, because I used to hang up the call earlier, because I could not even introduce myself, I could not even hold a simple conversation. So what happened to me, after 15 days of consistently using that platform, I was very much able to speak a decent amount of English in front of the people. So I realized that I am improving somehow, and my confidence is boosting up day by day. That was happening at that point of time. After 20 or 25 days, I saw a visible amount of change in my communication skills. And one day, through that platform, I met somebody, and who recommended me a platform, another platform. And he told me that if you want to communicate with the people outside of India, and inside as well as inside of India, there is only one platform that can come in handy to you. So you need to join that platform, which is free of cost. You can talk as much as you want to talk through that platform. So I installed that platform as well, and I started having a conversation through that platform. I have communicated through that platform with people from America, people from Italy, people from Canada. So my confidence started boosting up way, means to a next level. So that's how I got to understand this language. Okay, and day by day I am improving now. I am not saying that I am very much perfect in English language. I still might be making mistakes, because I am not perfect, and I am on the path of learning this language. Okay, so that's how I learned this language, and I'm still learning it. I can say one thing about this language: you can too learn this language. Okay, there is no doubt in it. It's not a difficult language, but it is a vast language. That is the reason people are very much scared from this language. Another thing is that another thing is that there were two channels that I used to follow through the YouTube. Okay, I did not take any classes for English speaking or English learning, but I used to follow two channels through the YouTube. The name of the first channel is Dramatize Me. Dramatize Me is a channel where you will find a lot of short movies. The duration of all the movies is not more than 30 minutes. So you can watch one or two movies on daily basis in order to learn this language. Okay, and the second one platform was the name of the second channel was Speak Up with Mopriya. So Mopriya is a trainer on that platform. She has done a lot of certification in English language, and she has put out nearly about 100 videos on her channel so far. But I have not consuming it since last 15 days, so I don't know how many videos are available through that channel. Okay, so I started consuming her content, and the content is really valuable, really precious. So from these two channels, I used to learn a lot. Okay. After these two platforms, I jumped on Skill Set School YouTube channel. This is a channel which is very very good. It is a podcast channel, and the English that has been using in this podcast is comprehensible English, means easy to understand. Okay, so I would definitely recommend you if you really want to learn this language. So that's how I am improving day by day. And another thing is that uh, there is, means if you have been practicing for an hour on daily basis, and you are dedicating your 15 to 20 minutes for listening, then you can master this language. That's what I believe. Okay, and I am saying it by my experience. Okay, and next thing I will say, before before, when I did not know this language at all, I had faced so many things, like if you are having a big degree of your career like BTech MBA, and despite having that big degree, if you are unable to communicate in English language, people will always consider you illiterate. Okay, and English is just a language, but in India it is becoming a skill now. If you can speak in English language, people will think that this guy is very very intelligent, but that's not the case. It's just a language. We should treat it like a language. Anybody can master it. Okay, so to learn English, age has nothing to do with it. Okay, and now I'm going to tell you something very very important, that is overwhelm. सो अब जो है, मैं हर एक चीज़ आपको इंग्लिश में नहीं हिंदी में बताऊंगा, क्योंकि बहुत सारी ऐसी ऑडियंस है जो बिल्कुल स्क्रैच से स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं, और ये डिफिकल्टी सबको आती है, क्योंकि ओवरवेलम एक ऐसा वर्ड है जिसके कई सारे मतलब हैं और अलग अलग सिचुएशंस में यूज़ किए जाते हैं, तो लोगों को दिक्कत होती है इसको समझने में, और इसीलिए मैंने ये टॉपिक चुना, ओवरवेलम। तो पहली चीज़ जो मैं इसके बारे में बताने जा रहा हूँ, इसका पहला मतलब क्या होता है। सुना होगा आपने साउंड्स ओवरवेलमिंग। साउंड्स ओवरवेलमिंग का मतलब होता है सुनते ही दिमाग घूम जाना। कोई आया, किसी ने आपसे बातें की और उसकी बातें बहुत हैवी हो गई आपके लिए, तो आपका दिमाग घूमने लग गया, तो आप कहोगे कि साउंड्स ओवरवेलमिंग। ठीक है। सेकंड एग्जांपल, अगर मैं सेकंड मतलब जो मैं इसका लेने जा रहा हूँ, उसका मतलब है घबरा जाना। ओवरवेलमिंग का मतलब होता है घबरा जाना। कोई बच्ची है मान लो, और वो कोई टीवी एक्टर बनी है नई नई, और वो जब बाहर निकलती है पब्लिक में, तो लोग उसे आके घेर लेते हैं, और बहुत सारे पेपराज़ी भी उसे घेर लेते हैं। तो वो घबरा जाती है, क्योंकि उसके लिए वो सिचुएशन ओवरवेलमिंग है, क्योंकि नई नई बनी है, पहली बार उसने ऐसी किसी चीज़ का सामना किया है। थर्ड थिंग, इसका मतलब होता है टायरिंग, थका देने वाला। द वर्क वॉज रियली टायरिंग, वो थका देने वाला काम था। तो ये इसका तीसरा मतलब है। फोर्थ मतलब होता है इसका डिफ़िकल्ट, यानी मुश्किल, डिफ़िकल्ट टू हैंडल। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इट कैन बी अ लिटिल बिट ओवरवेलमिंग फॉर यू, बट डोंट वरी, वी हैव मेड इट ईजी। तो ये जो काम है थोड़ा बहुत मुश्किल हो सकता है, पर तुम्हें घबराने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, क्योंकि हमने इसे आसान बना दिया है तुम्हारे लिए। ठीक है। एक और जो नेक्स्ट इसका मतलब होता है, जैसे कोई बंदा है काम के दबाव में है, ठीक है, और उसको किसी ने इनवाइट किया कि भाई ऐसा है कल आ जाना, और वो वहाँ पहुँच नहीं पाता, तो वो कहता है कि मैं ना काम के दबाव में था बहुत ज़्यादा, यानी कि मेरे पास बहुत ज़्यादा कम काम था, तो आई वॉज रियली ओवरवेलम्ड विद वर्क, इसलिए वो आ नहीं पाया। नेक्स्ट थिंग, इसका जो नेक्स्ट मतलब होता है वो होता है वेरी हैप्पी। वेरी हैप्पी से पहले मैं आपको बताना चाहता हूँ कि इसका मतलब एक और होता है ओवरवेलमिंग का, शानदार। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, माई जर्नी विद यूट्यूब हैज़ बीन वेरी ओवरवेलमिंग, तो ये भी एक इसका मतलब है। और एक होता है वेरी हैप्पी। वेरी हैप्पी का मतलब है कि आपकी किसी ने तारीफ़ की और आप कहते हो आई फील सो ओवरवेलम्ड, मैं बहुत ज़्यादा खुश हूँ क्योंकि मैंने तारीफ़ सुन ली। और कोई मोमेंट के बारे में बता रहा है कि भाई पहले जो है ना, उसने उसकी उस दिन मेरी तारीफ़ की थी, मैं बहुत ज़्यादा खुश हो गया था, आई वॉज ओवरवेलम्ड। तो एक इसका ये मतलब होता है। और एक होता है परेशान। ओवरवेलमिंग का मतलब परेशान भी है, जैसे किसी के कोई एग्ज़ाम आने वाले हैं और वो दुखी हो जाता है उस चीज़ से कि यार मतलब प्रेशर फील कर रहा है, आई फील सो ओवरवेलम्ड, यानी मैं परेशान हूँ। तो अगर आपको लगता है, तो इसी के साथ मैंने आपका ओवरवेलम कंप्लीट कर दिया है। जितना मुझे पता था ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा मैंने इसके नोट्स कलेक्ट करने की कोशिश की है, और मैंने बहुत सारी वीडियोस देखी हैं और एक दो बुक्स भी पढ़ी हैं, उसमें भी मुझे इसका मतलब मिला था, तो मुझे ये मतलब मिले हैं, इसके बेसिस पे मैंने आपको बता दिया है। अगर आपको कोई डाउट लग रहा है फिर भी, तो आप कमेंट सेक्शन में मुझसे इसके बारे में बात कर सकते हैं। और अगर आपको लगता है कि मेरी वीडियो आपकी लाइफ में कोई वैल्यू ऐड कर रही है, तो हिट द सब्सक्राइब बटन, लाइक एंड शेयर एज वेल। थैंक यू सो मच।